that Velma series, dog. I don't even know. It almost feels like sometimes I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It almost seems like it's intentional of, yo, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. And I'm not trying to go, but this is honestly from my perspective is like, because think about it like this, right? Remember that Crunchyroll anime? Remember that they had that original anime and it was all about like representation and whatnot, and the way it was created, it was kind of like not all that good. And then you get a representation show like Velma, which is, taking these characters and turning them into black characters. But then, based on what everyone's saying, and I can't really speak on the quality of it, I have not watched it. So I don't want to say like, yo, it's trash or whatever. But it's like, yo, so it's as if I get tasked with these assignments, make a show or a cartoon or whatever with people of color to add representation. And it's damn near like, yo, but we don't want that shit. So make it bomb. Make a shit sandwich so that down the road, we don't gotta have any more representation for people of color in these type of mediums, because all of these shows are sucking. And that kind of makes me look at it like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, because imagine if Velma was a really good show. You know what I'm saying? What would be the narrative at that point? Like, yo, this is amazing. Imagine if that Crunchyroll anime, I can't remember that thing for the life of me, but imagine if that was a good one. Makes you kind of question, like, well, why are they, like, there's no competent writers? There's so many competent writers. I on Webtoons alone, I'd be running into these gems. My guy Max Powers, shout outs to him. I don't know if he's watching it now, if you're watching playback, whatever. My guy Max Powers constantly finds these comics, and I'm like, oh my God, if it had the right money behind it, or just in general got into the right arms, this thing easily, you can make it, it's a great story. So then you look at it as like, but why can't they? If my guy Max Powers is scrolling through Webtoons and finding all of these really dope comics, why can't they find these authors and make these really dope comics with great representation for people of color? Why not? Is it self-sabotage because they don't want in the future? And it's like, yo, every time we do the people of color series, it's not profitable. No, every time you do the people of color series, I purposely make garbage so that there won't be no more people of color series. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of crazy. Now, ForneverWorld, maybe it is about it, with how people were theorizing Velma is actually a psyop, but according to an interview from the creators, apparently it's not. Well, that's another thing, dog. It's been a little bit of a blessing and a difference for me, and what allowed me to continue and help with the popularizing of anime and manga, for better or worse, I guess you would say. But it did help the fact that, because at first when I was like doing this YouTube stuff, let me put you on whatever. When I was first doing this YouTube stuff, everybody thought, yo, what is he doing? Mendito, he's bored. Oh, he don't got nothing to do. Not realizing, yo, dog, I'm on a quest. At first, I didn't start off on a quest. It was a hobby. But after a certain point, it was a quest. So everybody was looking at me like, and I wouldn't have been able to carry on if it would have kept this way of like, oh, he's trying anything. This is so sad. You know what I'm saying? They dead ass looking like, he's in the projects and he's just talking to a camera all the time. Oh, I feel so bad for him. And then it's not until they see, like, and it's sad that it has to be that way. It's sad that, not that it has to be that way, it's sad that it is that way. Then once they see like, hey, why is he just moved out the projects? How did he do that? Wait, no, it can't be. Come on, he's doing something. Stop it. He's just talking to a camera in his room, and now he's moving out the projects. Like, all right, come on. And then it's not until they actually see, then they believe of, oh, so then it goes from Ivandito, the weirdo in the room talking about the cartoons, feel bad for him, to my guy is a real one. Nobody's gonna mess with my guy. He is amazing. And it's like, wasn't you just feeling bad for me and saying I'm a weirdo in my room talking about cartoons? Why is it that we have to hit these superficial levels of success for people to look at you like the star that you feel you are, like the person that you believe you are? Like, you have to hit benchmarks in order for them to believe. Why can't they just believe off rip? I mean, that's just a part of the thing. Like, when I did music, one of the things, which I made my mistakes. I am not, saying that I was here making all the right moves, but a lot of people was just like, and I understand it, they're not gonna look at me no matter what I do. ForneverWorld, Fornev, they just can't see me as an artist making music, because they're like, where's the anime? Go talk about the comics, go talk about the cartoons, but yet it'll be people that are actually in hip-hop or people that are actual hip-hop fans that are like, yo, I kind of like this flow on this one. Yo, that hook was actually dope. It'll be people outside of the people that I'm thinking like, yo, dog, they're gonna support me, they're gonna rock with me, they're gonna, yeah, my people. What do you mean? Like, just don't like stop chasing your dreams. Why would you tell me that? Because they're not going to envision you as what you envision yourself until they actually see it. And then at that point, you're going to be like, remember, you didn't believe in Fornev with the microphone. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, because I don't want this to come off as like mean-spirited or rantish or anything like that. I'm being real. Yo, it's one thing to be like, yo, dog, here's my advice, improve this, and that, or whatever. Fair enough. You want to just give some positive feedback or whatever. But yo, dog, when I was trying to do, especially back in 2018, it was just like, it kind of felt like a firewall that like, hey, but just no, don't. But yo, I could kind of, and it's because, again, they're not going to, the same way the family was like, yo, Ivan Dito, he's in his room, he, not realizing that, yo, I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to make some of this internet stuff rock. But no, it's Ivan Dito, and then it's no, what I'm saying, they're not gonna. So Tim Roosevelt, follow your dreams and how hard it is to deal with people who don't see what you see in yourself. And that's why you got to try your best to surround yourself with like-minded people that have goals and dreams for themselves, because who you're around is going to affect you immensely, what you're consuming. So like, a lot of people, again, that let's just say you're a hardcore anime manga fan, maybe you don't go out like that, maybe you don't have friends like that, but all you're surrounded with is journeys of these cartoons and comic books. You're going to be heavily influenced by them in one form or another. Those are pretty much like the same way they say that you get your influence from your friends. You're not getting them from friends because, like I said, in this scenario, you don't have any. Those are your friends that you're getting the influences from. And oftentimes, because of the way our mindsets have been structured, you're not even getting the positive of like, yo, yes, never give up, believe in yourself. You're getting just like all the other sad and messed up stuff. And it's like, yo, if we could just track on to looking at things for the betterment of ourselves, maybe we could, even if you don't have a social group of friends, maybe if you feel you're really alone, at the very least, it could inspire you. Okay, well, I'm sad, I'm alone, I'm gonna beat this, I'm gonna get out of this, I'm gonna figure a way out, I'm gonna little by little better myself. Start looking at things from a better perspective, a positive perspective, I guess you would say. Yeah, I did college for a bit. It was very hectic for me. I told this story before, but I did college. At the time, it was like one of the returns of Hunter x Hunter's manga. Maybe the anime had finished wrapping up and the manga had just returned. And it was very hectic trying to do Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail, Hunter x Hunter, and then run off to go to college and stuff like that. And I look back and I'm like, at the time, I don't know if that was the right choice to prioritize, because at the end, I did one semester. I did great in the semester, and then I just kind of fell back. And I looked like, damn, did I make the right choice? Like, yes, I was, making my bones, so to speak, off of this YouTube stuff. But I don't know, like, I'm not a fan of the debt that college puts you in. I don't think that that's right. And that's a whole other topic or whatever, because it's kind of crazy. Like, you're going to this educational program to ideally better your life, but you got to leave out of that bitch with like $250,000 in debt. Yeah, how's that going to help better my life? It sounds more like a damn trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, now I think about it. Yo, that's crazy.
I have a dream alone in my room as I sit with the tea. Couldn't possibly think what I often see. And you don't even know how I often blink. Lights be flashing and looking at me. Such an odd, unique, yet I'm so unique. And you're looking at me. If the walls could talk, they would probably read bleak. And I'd probably say, bitch, get the fuck off me.